we're all human, we all make mistakes. Perhaps it's the wrong word, but what are the 3 or 4 mistakes, errors that, from your 20 years of experience working with hundreds of people, what are the 3 or 4 biggest mistakes that folks make in the process?
Quite honestly, and this is not a popular answer with a lot of folks, but I think trying to hold on to the house when maybe the economics don't support it. Foregoing lots of money in the spouse's retirement in order to keep the house. And you probably can answer why better than I can, why that would be a bad thing. But I see a lot of folks do that. Another is withholding the child from a parent who, while you all were living together, you were perfectly fine with that other parent taking the child to and from places, picking up to and from school, spending overnight with the child, but suddenly now that you've divorced, you think the other parent should be marginalized. That one really comes back to bite people should they end up in court. And that's what will usually force you to court, is when you get extraterritorial and possessive over children. The others that I can think of just offhand, Bob, are folks who have been living well above their means to begin with, come to you or to me with a lot of debt. They've cashed in their retirement, they have home equity lines if they own a home. Maybe they're behind on bills, have IRS payments and those kinds of things, and they come to me and they think that they're going to continue to be able to live like they've been living and have anything that they feel that they want, and I'll distinguish that from need, but having unrealistic expectations. I think that's a big mistake that people make, is that they don't really contemplate how much life is going to change upon divorce from a financial perspective. And then really otherwise, people who do what I would call a little mishanded dealing with finances, zeroing out the bank accounts, locking down, maybe kicking one spouse out of an account or another, and that was the account that was paying all the bills on the house, and those types of things. And so whenever you start off on, just like with the children's issue, whenever you start off on a foot where somebody is trying to overpower the other spouse, even if they think they're doing it from a sense of protection and protecting their own, it really starts a case off on a bad foot, where it's going to be more difficult to negotiate, more difficult to try to resolve things without ending up in that place called the courthouse.